Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we undertake a critical examination of a troubling phenomenon in the digital age, the so-called First Amendment auditors, who exploit the guise of activism for personal gain. At the center of our journey today is an individual known as FUPA, whose actions exemplify a broader problem. This is not a defense of rights, but a calculated grift, preying on the emotions of the uninformed and the vulnerabilities of private citizens. For the next several minutes, we will discuss this fraud, its consequences, and a practical solution to end it all.
Today we're going to be going around and doing our regular thing, stress testing the First Amendment right to report to the public, seeing how the public and or the public officials act if they do arrive out here today. So as usual, thank you for being here and stick around.
The term First Amendment auditor suggests a noble pursuit, safeguarding constitutional protections through public accountability. Yet individuals like FUPA have perverted this concept into a vehicle for profit, not principle. FUPA's modus operandi involves filming outside private businesses, dispensaries, not government institutions like police stations or courthouses. Why? These are low-hanging fruit, staffed by ordinary citizens untrained in legal nuances, ripe for confrontation that fuels YouTube engagement. He claims to stress test the First Amendment rights. But where is the education? Where is the advancement of liberty?
But today we're going to be going around and doing our regular thing, stress testing the First Amendment right to report to the public, seeing how the public and or the public officials act if they do arrive out here today. So as usual, thank you for being here and stick around. How's it going? I'm sorry, I just couldn't really hear you with the road noise.
I have patients coming in that I can't really record.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
Instead, we find a pattern of provocation designed to elicit reactions from unsuspecting workers, which are then monetized through ad revenue, super chats, and donations on YouTube, sometimes yielding tens of thousands of dollars as posted by FUPA himself. This is not activism. This is exploitation. True activism seeks tangible outcomes, policy reform, legal precedents, or public awareness. Consider Manuel Mata, a veteran activist with fewer than 10,000 subscribers who for years has confronted police misconduct, attended city council meetings, and endured arrests without monetizing his efforts.
What? Do you want me to answer your question? Yeah. Okay, you probably want to stop talking so I can answer that. I'm asking you. What's up? Okay, what? Repeat your question for me. Why'd you pull a gun on me? Once again, I'm not going to discuss it. When did you tell me to stop? That I was being detained? Mr. Mata, all the details of the investigation will be in your report. You can request Why didn't you give me a ticket then? Once again. Jaywalker scared me. Yeah, you gave me one afterwards, right? Instead of when I asked.
So my whole thing is, I am going to sit here and call out 5 police officers because they're good police officers. Mr. Calzada, Officer Castaneda, Officer Bayan, Officer Little, Officer Brasinio. All these officers respect my right to film anything that cops do while they're in their official capacity. They don't have to bunch up and lie because they did something wrong that they know is wrong.
Or Philip Turner, whose work has set standards for accountability.
How's it going, man? You got your ID with you? You got any ID, sir? Sir, do you have any ID? Yes, no, maybe? Do you have any ID, sir?
Am I being detained?
For investigation. With everything that's going on in this world, especially involving law enforcement, you're walking around law enforcement facility with a video camera. We like to know who's surrounding our complexes. Do you have any ID? Are you refusing to ID yourself, sir?
What's your name and badge number?
Officer R. Reynolds, ID 3825. Are you refusing to ID yourself, sir?
What's your name and badge number?
2586.
Thank you.
Are you refusing to ID yourself, sir?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
For what crime?
I didn't say you committed a crime, but I have the legal right to detain you for further investigation.
FUPA's actions bear no resemblance to such endeavors. His videos target private citizens, bud tenders, clerks, everyday people, whose confusion or frustration becomes fodder for his audience's amusement. This is not a defense of rights, but a performance for profit, cloaked in the rhetoric of constitutionalism. The consequences of FUPA's actions extend far beyond his bank account. By filming dispensaries, he exposes private citizens, customers, and employees to public scrutiny they wouldn't normally face, often without their consent, not that they need it. License plates, faces, and personal moments are broadcast to thousands, inviting harassment from an audience conditioned to view these individuals as antagonists. I spoke with a dispensary worker, a kind woman who approached FUPA respectfully, asking why he was filming. Her reward? Thousands of threatening calls, some targeting her children, leaving her traumatized and bewildered. She committed no crime, violated no rights. Her only fault was ignorance of FUPA's tactics in asking a question, a fault he exploits rather than educates.
What are you recording?
Just a video.
Okay.
So you said you're not allowed to record them?
Well, I'm saying there's like patients that
Yeah.
come in. So I was just wondering what you were recording.
Yeah, just a video.
For what?
What do you mean?
Like, what are you recording it for?
Just what does it really change?
I was just wondering, like, why or
Yeah, but why does the why matter?
because there's patients and you're recording personal information for patients,
Personal information?
like their
Like what?
license plates, their cars.
That's personal
faces.
information? In public? In public.
What? Do you have an issue? I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing, but you're being combative.
Do I have an issue?
This pattern is not isolated. FUPA's videos often include business contact information, subtly or overtly encouraging his followers to call. The result is a deluge of harassment, threats, insults, and intimidation directed at workers who lack the resources or training to respond properly. This is not free speech. It's incitement to harm. As I've noted, individuals like Lane Myers and the Armed Fishermen have forced legal consequences, probation, ankle monitors, and similar things for charges of harassment or cyberstalking. FUPA treads a perilous path, and in his audience's complicity, driven by a misguided sense of activism, amplifies the damage. These are not government officials sworn to uphold the law. They are private citizens, moms and dads, trying to earn a living. To equate their confusion to the actions of a corrupt state is a delusion that undermines the very freedoms these frauditors claim to champion. When challenged to defend his actions, FUPA revealed his character, or lack thereof. I offered him an opportunity to call into my live stream. My phone number was displayed publicly to engage in a reasonable dialogue. Instead, he penned a community post, a feeble litany of excuses dripping with juvenile emojis and misrepresentations. He claimed I seek to criminalize sidewalk filming, a falsehood I never endorsed. My critique is not about the legality of recording in public, but the morality and legality of using that footage to incite harassment against private businesses. His refusal to engage directly, opting instead for a post that panders to his young, impressionable audience, betrays a lack of an intellectual fortitude. In my world, shaped by years in Arizona's toughest environments, such cowardice would render one a subordinate in the hierarchy of accountability. FUPA, you're washing socks in the prison yard of public discourse, unwilling to face a man who calls you out. His post also reveals a deeper issue: the manipulation of youthful audience. FUPA's videos, tags target platforms like TikTok and Instagram, appealing to minors who lack the critical facilities to discern grift from principle. His defenders, often hurling personal attacks rather than actual rebuttals, reflects this demographic. Unwilling or unable to engage with the logic of my critique. They accuse me of jealousy or crashing out, yet fail to address the core issue. FUPA's actions harm innocent people for profit, not progress. They also set a negative precedent for anybody calling themselves a First Amendment auditor, and his evasion only underscores his guilt. To understand the fraud, we must contrast it with genuine activism. My own journey, documented since 2021, involved confronting Arizona police officers at traffic stops, getting pulled over myself to expose misconduct, and enduring so many arrests it's hard to count.
If you step on here, you're going to jail. Do you understand?
Tiger.
You guys are all trespass. Thank you very much.
I already got permission to be here from the owner.
I'm telling you right now,
From
you're
the
not allowed to
owner.
be here.
Hey, no,
I got it on record.
Holy
What you're asking you to do is
You
back
want
up
me?
over there.
You can ask all you want, but it's not lawful for you to do so.
Making
You can ask
fools
all
of
you want,
yourself
I can
right now.
respectfully decline what you're asking me to do. See, I've asked you for your name and badge number, which in your code of conduct, again, Rule 72 of it says,
File a complaint.
yeah, okay. Well, I don't have a name and badge number to file a complaint up.
Back up. Move. Or I will move you. Move.
You better back up, dude.
Dude, move.
What am I doing wrong?
This
What am I
house,
doing
there's
wrong?
people inside. Just back up for me, bro.
Hey, you need to calm
Back
down,
up.
dude. You're about to cause
It's fine
a
if you're
lawsuit,
on the other side, that's fine. But
What's
dude,
your name and your badge number?
dude, get out of the street right now.
Don't
Move
bother
off
me
the
then.
sidewalk.
I'm
Alright,
good.
if you're gonna stand there, dude, and then come out shooting, then it's on you.
I'm good. There's a big palm tree.
That's not how it works.
The Beach Police Department.
Think I got any warrants?
Maybe Christopher Ruff, maybe you do.
Maybe I do.
We'll find out in a second.
Yeah.
You have a long criminal history, though.
I sure do.
Yes, you do.
Sure do.
Convicted felon.
I sure am.
Yes, you are.
And what relevance does this information pertain to you having it?
Oh, just you're a felon.
It's okay, but why do you have that information? Yeah, where'd Kelly's fat ass go? I'm recording you. What's up? Nobody want to say anything to me? Didn't think so.
Take care.
You're a military vet, right?
That's right.
You proud of this country? You stand up for people's rights?
That's right.
So I have a right to record in here. The First Amendment doesn't give me a right?
Not here.
Not in here. So the First Amendment doesn't exist in here?
You can talk to the boss, man. I can't say
You swore an oath, bro. That's pretty pathetic. You swore an oath to uphold the Constitution and the Constitution of the United States from enemies foreign and domestic. You are a domestic enemy. Have a good day. But then I came to realize something. Did it change the system? No, and I'm honest about that. But it was a principled stand that I took, not a scheme to exploit emotions. I was a successful business owner before I started this, and I shut all that down to jump into the world of activism. I've walked among murderers in prison, faced real consequences, and emerged with a clarity that FUPA lacks. He targets dispensaries because they're safe. There's no badges, there's no guns. It's just easy reactions for content. That's not courage, it's opportunism. Now, Manuel Mata, who I mentioned earlier, embodies the real activist ideal. For over a decade, he's challenged Fort Worth's police, attended city council meetings, and sought legal recourse, all without a dime from YouTube. His arrests outnumber mine, yet he persists for principle, not profit. FUPA's defenders dare to compare his dispensary stunts to our efforts. The audacity is staggering. To equate harassing bud tenders with confronting systemic abuse is to mock the sacrifices of those who've risked everything for change, even if they weren't right about it. FUPA, you're not even toilet paper I'd use to wipe away such a comparison. Now, FUPA's actions could be seen as a legal ticking time bomb. His actions are not merely unethical, they flirt with criminality. By posting private business contact information and encouraging audience engagement, he facilitates the harassment, the phone storms, the threats, the intimidation. This is not protected speech. Now, there is a remedy, and it lies in collective actions. You dispensary owners, your industry is tight-knit. You have each other's numbers, or you can get it. Call every dispensary in your state and spread this message. When auditors or frauditors like FUPA appear, ignore them. Instruct your staff and customers to walk past them and say nothing. Don't engage with them at all. Without confrontation, their content dies and dries up. No drama, no views, no revenue. Their channels die within a week or a month. Maybe not that soon, but you get the idea. This is not a call for government intervention or lawsuits, even though I think you could bury them if you sued them all. It's a call for strategic silence. I've seen it work. When I filmed cops, they ignored me. My videos flopped. No conflict, no clicks, no money. Dispensaries, you hold the power to end this grift, for real. This FUPA kid is but one symptom of a diseased ecosystem. At events like Auditpalooza, frauditors pat each other on the back, handing out awards for grifting while claiming activism. You First Amendment auditors that do the same stuff that FUPA does, you're a fraud. And the world is waking up. Your dispensary stunts and private business stunts harm real people. You exploit their emotions, and you mock the First Amendment you claim to defend. To the dispensaries, unite and ignore these grifters. Your silence will kill their channels. To my audience, flood their comments with the things that I've said, because people read those. Until the next video, folks, I hope you have a good day. So you would abuse your authority if I exercise my right? Whatever. I don't personally care what you sentence me to. I'm appealing everything today, so it's going to freeze whatever you sentence me to, and we're just going to kick it to a higher court. Because clearly this one is corrupt.
They turning our communities to hot blocks. Yeah, they got Glocks, handcuffs, and badges. They swearing that they hot shots. They want to lock us and throw away the stopwatch. You know, Direct D will show you how to cop. Watch, cop, watch. Record them when a cop stops. And ignore the pig chatter when a cop talks. You don't need a top-notch camera, just a cop watch. You gotta know your rights or you lose them. So we cop watch.